Welcome back to Redirecting. Now, many of you saw the story that I shared maybe about a week or more ago, where there was a Black military veteran who created this awesome machine. And the machine was built to convert air into water. And I said, this brother's going to need some protection because that machine is revolutionary. It is incredible. And the machine itself is life-saving. And it's one of those inventions that you would think would just go into mass production. You would think that the government would be excited about a machine like this. Over the years, we've seen people trying to convert ocean water into drinkable water. They've been trying to do this and do that. But this machine created by this Black man is so incredible that it literally takes the air and creates water. What an amazing invention. But let me tell you what. Now, some of you shared an update with me after I did the video, and I'm just now getting a chance to cover this story. But the update is the fact that you have vandals who have taken to the machine in Flint, where the water is desperately needed. These vandals have decided we are going to destroy this machine. Now, these are not any ordinary vandals. These are not just people in the neighborhood where, you know how you go into a neighborhood and you just see things, graffiti, and people are just very haphazard with how they're doing things, breaking out windows. This is a person who knew exactly how to destroy such an expensive machine, a person who had mechanical skills. Now, even the inventor of this machine, they call it the Big Green Machine, even he said on the news that this was done by professionals. So I'm going to go ahead and roll the video clip, and I will be right back.
They drained fuel. They added something to the coolant lines. They played with electronics. And that's not typical vandal stuff.
Less than a week after bringing free water to Flint, Moses West says the green machine he designed to do just that was vandalized.
Once they broke into the machine and they destroyed the generator, very technical, they knew what they were doing. It wasn't just, random vandalism, not at all. They destroyed the battery. They put metal in the fuel system. I saw that when I was cleaning the fuel filter.
West is a military veteran who travels across the country to areas in crisis, bringing a machine he designed like this one that literally makes fresh water out of thin air. He put the green machine out for people along Saginaw Street on Thursday and was hoping to make a big impact. He says before the vandalism, they were giving hundreds of people free water every day.
You got to look at, I'm making anywhere from 1,200 to 2,000 gallons of water a day. And giving away for free. That's a lot of money out of somebody's pocket someplace.
West says that he can only speculate as to why someone would try to destroy something that was just trying to help the community. West says he hopes to have the green machine back open and working again soon, with some anti-vandalism features added as well.
It actually sits in the air. I set it on the ground because the ground was a little bit unstable for it to sit on the legs, but now I've got all support for the legs. All 21,000 pounds, though, it'll sit up in the air and make it harder for people to get to do devious things to the machine.
In Flint, Rachel McCrary, WNEM TV 5.
Okay, as you see, the machine was destroyed. It wasn't something by hooligans. You see, this was a person who knew what they were doing. They destroyed the battery, drained fuel, and did all kinds of things to this amazing machine. And so, if we are being realistic with ourselves, you can kind of put a face to certain types of crimes. When a particular crime happens, you can say, okay, this demographic over here is probably responsible for that, okay? But when high crimes such as this happen, then you know that a particular demographic is responsible for that too. Read between the lines. Please don't play dumb, people. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. Certain crimes go to this group over here and certain crimes for this group. Now, we do know that there are some gray areas where you can say, I'm not sure who did that one. Okay? We all know this. It amazes me how you have a lot of people in the world who like to try to play dumb and try to pretend like they don't know what the heck's going on in this world. But we all know. I can line up 100 people, just randomly picked from anywhere, and I can almost guarantee you that in every mind, the right answer of who did this is there. But some of them won't even dare open their mouths and speak the truth. Many of them would like to believe the narrative that suits what they believe and what they have accepted in this world, right? In order for me to believe that this demographic did it, you would literally have to have video footage of them doing this particular type of crime, right? But even then, I'm going to say who from this group, from this particular demographic, paid this person from this group to do it. Y'all know what I'm talking about, family? So even when certain things just don't appear right for this group, sometimes there's somebody from this group behind it who have paid somebody from this group to do the dirty deed for them. And so that is what I am thinking about this machine here. It is time for us to be a lot more proactive in how we process things instead of just believing things the way it's presented to us. All of us at some point have been tricked by things that we have seen come across the web or on the news or whatever. But it's time for us to start thinking and processing and putting two and two together and figuring out who we are dealing with at all times, regardless to what situation it is, who and what are we dealing with. Because this type of vandalism is a person who has a wicked and low down, diabolical, evil mind, because here, this person brings a solution to a problem that will literally save lives, but you have a group of people who don't want to save lives. They're like, why are you interfering with what we see happening? We see that people are dying because of lack of clean water, and you come and fix the problem? And so they looking at you like, why are you fixing the problem? Because this is our desired outcome. Who am I talking about, family? Even if you're not my family, who am I talking about? Let's get real here. Who am I talking about? What kind of people have that type of mindset that would want to destroy something that is saving lives? It takes a wicked, low-down, dirty, rotten scoundrel to do something like that. And it's time out for people who want to sit back in silence. I put a post up on Facebook not long ago, and I might just do a separate video about this. And I said, your silence is violence when you refuse to speak out against what you see your own people doing. Your silence is violence. When you know you can say something, but you choose to say nothing at all, your silence is just as violent as the perpetrator. That's the one who pulled the trigger. That's the one who destroyed the machine that is going to save lives by producing clean water in Flint. Hey, family, it is what it is. Get our heads out of the sand. Stop making excuses. As a matter of fact, I am going to, off the subject a little bit, I am going to talk about the Harriet Tubman thing again, because the number of Black people that I've seen respond to my video and others as well, saying that it's not fair that you can talk about a video or a movie and didn't see it. It's not fair to do that. I got to talk about that, y'all, because I'm sitting here tripping out, because to me it's not fair that my people are being lied to, but you are more concerned about. Okay, family, I'm out of here. I'll be back.
Be sure to ring the bell to be notified of new uploads on this channel, and also comment, share, like, and subscribe.